My name is Vince Speranza. I served with H Company, 501, 101st Airborne Division here in Bastogne, 1944. And what I will relate is how the second day of the battle in Bastogne, the Germans had slipped around and they had surrounded the town, and we had no place to put the wounded. And so the church, which still had big stone walls, had all the windows were blown out, but on the floor of the church is where we put the wounded. And my friend had gotten hit in both legs, and he was lying on the floor of the church. The Germans had captured the field hospital, and so we had no equipment. And we went into the town and we took all the curtains from the windows and the bedspreads and so on to wrap the wounded in. And those of us that had 2 blankets, we donated one of the blankets for the wounded on the floor. My foxhole was like 4 miles out of town there, where we were dug in on the ridge. And my sergeant sent me to the town to get batteries for the radio. The radio batteries were gone. And while I was in town, I went to look for my friend who was wounded. And I found him laying on the floor there. His name was Joe Willis. And I said, Joe, you know, how you doing? He said, don't worry. He said, a couple of pieces of shrapnel in the legs. He said, I'll be out of here in a couple of days. So I said, okay, well, listen, Joe, I got to go back. Can I do anything for you before I leave? He said, yeah, go find me something to drink. I said, Joe, where the hell am I going to find you something to drink? We're surrounded and cut up. There's no supplies coming in. He said, go look in the taverns. I said, go to the old barn. Go look, see what you could find. So I go back from the church, down the road there. I walked into one of the taverns, and it was all broken glass, everything, so there was nothing there. I went a little further down the road, I went to another tavern, and the bar there had the beer thing there. When I pulled the lid, the beer came out. My helmet, you know, the same helmet that in the foxhole you use, and I filled it up with beer. I went back to the church, stepped in there, and the wounded, I said, hey, Joe, I got some beer. And he said, oh. He sat up and I poured him some beer. Hey, give me some of that. Hey, give me some of that. And I'm like an old cow, you know, feeding everybody with the beer. And I ran out. They said, go get some more. So I go back to the fill up the helmet, take it back to the church, and standing in the doorway of the church is the regimental surgeon. He's standing like this. He's a major, you know, I'm a private soldier. He's standing like this. He said, what the hell are you doing, soldier? I said, giving aid and comfort to the wounded. He said, you stupid bastard, don't you know I got chest cases and stomach cases in there? You give him beer, you'll kill him. Get out of here before I have you shot. Yes, I put the helmet there, hold the beer, put all over me. We run back to my foxhole.